Your scenario is reaching its end soon. Just do as you've done before. Although the energy you've collected will not be supplied to the outside, that doesn't mean that your work was for nothing, or that this place no longer serves a purpose. My goal? Are you finally asking me that now, after all this time? Of course, it's the same as yours. The conclusion of the script we have. If not, I wouldn't have a reason to go through all this trouble just to help you. I finished casting the roles for the upper and middle layer Sephiroth. It's likely that this will not be the last time I do so. I may have to tell them again what I've already instructed countless times. However, you two will be different. You clearly understand why this facility exists and what your missions are. I expect that you will not exhaust me as the ones above do. Just keep this in mind. I will not come down here to the lower layer unless the circumstances require me to do so. That does not mean I will simply watch and do nothing, but I will not interfere for the most part. I hope we never have to face each other from now on. It would only lead to both of us suffering. Angela was the best artificial intelligence I had ever known. And you were the best architect that I was graced to meet. Back then, you simply could not let Carmen go. You were so desperate to keep Carmen on your side that you locked her in a cryostasis pod in an attempt to preserve her body at the very least. But during all this, you were perfectly aware that Carmen's body had become nothing but a shell. Our faces were full of grief, yet we still ransacked her body and dismembered her core. In fact, I was rather relieved when you began to create Angela. You were wholeheartedly immersed in something, just like you used to be. That day when she opened her eyes for the first time, I remember you were just staring through the laboratory's glass, not setting a single foot inside. You might have thought that you noticed me right away. However, I witnessed you standing there for a long time before you realized I was there. What inner conflict made you hesitate so? What did you think after seeing that piece of humanoid machinery? Who did not display the warm smiles and gentle laughter Carmen had so naturally? I told you in so many words that no matter how many AIs such as Angela you create, none of them will ever be Carmen. Now poor Angela is merely assigned to direct us from a distance as we go through the motions of the play. If there is one thing I may have mistaken myself over, it is that I had thought you'd overcame everything. The truth is that you never have. Alright. Healing doesn't work from what I remember correctly. Healing does not work, is it really slow? The healing just doesn't work. I cannot. Noted. So I think the trick is going to be to work as many super dangerous things as we can. And then scram. Let's grab these two in place. Put them over here. You guys up here that. You guys up here on that. You guys here on that one. You guys over here on that one. You guys get that one. Not Lewis. No. I didn't click retry day. No. What the fuck? I literally clicked escape and didn't click anything else. I fucking hate you. That makes me so mad. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Look at this. That's fucking stupid. Alright. Here we go. Yet another core suppression done. Carmen, we're here. She'd laugh so hard at seeing the two of us talking like this. I mean, we've never really talked to each other. After all, I was here because I trusted Carmen, not you. I hope this'll bring Carmen back to life. We couldn't save her. It was the result I had been expecting since the very start. I couldn't answer his last words because I didn't want to desolate the only hope he had left. That was my selfishness, believing that he would at least be happy in a fleeting dream he could not wake from, lying in restless sleep. So I totally failed on the Inkfallen experiment of mine, seeing that I'm facing you right now. I'll have to check out another way next time. Don't worry, I'm just kidding. Don't people word this to Miss Angela or the other Sephiroth. They'd have a field day. I heard treatment is needed for a while because my parts were full of Inkfallen. It'll probably be tough. A bit painful too. To be honest, I didn't want to wake up ever again. It's been a while since I've had such a long sleep. But somewhere deep in my flickering consciousness, someone called out to me. That familiar, yet unfamiliar voice said this. No, you cannot. Here you must ask my permission for anything, even for death. Then you saved me. Opened my eyes once again here, where we stand sadly. This place will never be safe. It is impossible, even if everyone tries. Well, there is something to get out all of this. It's to try and live. Even though life is full of pain, if I have to find and hold on to even the tiniest speck of possibility, if that's what you and the voice wished for. I can't help but give this a shot at living up to your hopes, now can I? From the get-go, I had no respect for you. You know that. But for the first time, I think maybe that it was me who called you. You came to ruin me, but also to save me. I think we're both in a similar situation. We were both caught up in the karma of the past. I'm not the one who changed. It's you, manager. You're the one who's finally starting to see clearly. The fearlessness to keep on living. Are you hoping to turn back time for the things you've longed for? After all this? Even if you turn back the clock? Do you really think your regrets can be so easily washed away as if nothing happened? The time is upon you. It's time to complete the final piece of the puzzle you've been missing. May you have the best of luck on the last leg of your journey. Saying something like, I hope you finally be happy, or some of the leftover pain that can be relieved now, have long become empty words. There are several more things I would like to say, but let me sum them up in one sentence. I wish you success this time. I enjoyed being with you, not only for these 45 days, but also the moments you don't remember. Well, there's just one last Sephiroth you need to meet. He holds in his hand a warmth that looks so comforting that he can shatter people's hearts like they are nothing.